Media evaluation. Question 5. How did you attract or address your audience? We attempted to attract our audience by having a complex and exciting storyline. This is mainly because it would appeal to our target audience of both male and females aged 15 to 25. We felt it better to include elements we thought that the audience would find particularly enjoyable, such as short scenes of violence, young and attractive cast members, and characters with potentially bolshy personalities. We also had young actors playing the characters, as we thought the audience would be able to relate to them much more and put themselves in the position of them. This would also make the film much more memorable, as when they are going about their daily lives, they will easily be reminded of the events of the film because of the familiarity they have with the characters. We also attempted to attract our audience by constantly keeping them on edge. We did this by providing plenty of tension and not giving too much of the storyline away. We portrayed the plot through an interesting light using a range of different camera shots, for example, a trunk shot. The first 30 seconds of our film, we attempted to raise as many questions from the audience as possible. This lack of knowledge would attract them into watching the rest of the film, and an example of this would be the beginning when the protagonist is tied to a chair covered in blood. The audience is unaware as to why the antagonist is covered in blood, and it will instantly raise questions as how she has sustained such injuries. Another way in which we attempted to attract or address our audience would be by using certain aspects of mise-en-scène. The everyday setting of the film convinces people that such an event could happen to them when exploring a similar setting. However, the lack of lighting during the beginning of the film creates an element of tension and alerts the audience of an upcoming event. We also used different elements of costume, such as balaclavas, to conceal the identity of the antagonist and set the audience on edge, being unaware as to who is under the mask.